Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Sonic 2. It's been a minute. It is the holiday time, and well, whatever. I don't need to make excuses, but we're back. Welcome. And also, since this is the last chance I'll have before the holiday, Merry Christmas, everybody. It has been wild for me, that's for sure. Hopefully, you've had some time to relax in between the craziness. Um, I'm hoping that's coming soon. We'll see what happens. But, yeah. Let's get going. If you're new to this, I start each of my sessions with a little word of prayer. So, if that's too weird for you, that's perfectly fine. I'm putting a timestamp on the screen right now. And I'm going to make a note of that as well so I can actually properly get the timestamp in later. Bu- bu- okay, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this time to just sit and enjoy a video game, and pray that it would be um, a enjoyable, if temporary, distraction for those watching as well as myself. Um, I also pray that um, um, I thank you for this period of time that we use to remember the greatest gift that you've given us, of your son, come down fully embodying your spirit while also being fully human like the rest of us, so that he could experience all of the sinful temptation and just the darkness that we deal with every day, and yet not succumb to the temptation of sin in any way, to defeat sin fully and completely. Um, I pray that we would remember that is why we celebrate as we do, and pray that you would allow us to have a wonderful time with our families, friends, whoever it is that we're gathering with, and um, just bless the day, bless the time, and do the work that you do in our lives. All this I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, Sonic. Time to go. I'm gonna finish taking my notes. Then let's go. I might have to grab a bite to eat every once in a while I'm on this too. We'll see how we do. This is not the kind of game that has a lot of cutscenes for me to actually eat, so we'll just see. Ooh, okay. No surprises in store for me today, I see. Oh dear. Give me some air. Give me some air. Come on. Come on. Breathe, Sonic. Breathe. Oh, Tails! Stupid fox. Ow. Probably the first time I've ever seen that. I don't think I've seen that happen before. Water levels. Yay. Alright. So, it has been a while. Nothing superly major new development-wise to share. Hello. Exciting. Ooh, air. Let's see. I have been quite disrupted in terms of my production schedule when it comes to other videos. Let's see. I'm still fine. Yes, hello. What was the last video I did? Oh, that's right. I did a little gear review. That is incredibly rude. Screw Sonic water levels. Oh, Why do you bother putting that there? Yeah, I did a little year-end review thing on my other channel, and I called it the Christmas card. Because that's something I've been meaning to have any of my Christmas cards. Anyway, don't you take my air tails, I will murder. Well, that figures. I hate that. Yeah, so that's the last thing I did. It was just to kind of... Snails! You stupid fox! This is not a good start for me. I would like to be away from this place now. Oh my god, retard! Yeah, I think that's the last thing I did. I did the Super Mario 64 before that. That's got some about positive feedback. Really good, really positive feedback actually. That was a good one. Very happy about that. Other than that, yeah, just a lot going on with the holiday and stuff, so I just haven't been able to do much. That's how it I do have some work started on Super Mario Bros. Wonder is the next review. And a top 5. I'm probably doing the top 5 first, just because it won't. It's the top 5 games of the year, and I will otherwise run out of time to have it done this year. So yeah. I don't slightly better. Not better enough. Okay, listen. Oh my! Ow! Okay. It's not going well with me. Sonic is being mean to me today. Tails is being mean today, actually. It's Tails' fault. That's the story. Up! Didn't see that. So rude! I figure since I got to the boss part, I might as well spend a little bit of time to try and get that Chaos Emerald if I can. Let's see. Now, I just have to find a new checkpoint and live. Living is important. Yeah, so anyway, so not a ton of, like, specific updates to share, really. Just finished, One of my favorite series. If you've been watching, you know, is Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts, and I am one of those that actually loves the story specifically, even though it's near impossible to interpret. I definitely feel more prepared to interpret than most, I'm sure. But it doesn't help that much, really. It really, really doesn't. It's definitely still a very, very confusing story. So, you know, anybody that's like, the story doesn't make any sense, I'm like, yes, and I love it. That's yeah, it's pretty much how I roll with that. Oh, nope, that's the one I've used that one. Boo! Oh, that's rude. So I just beat Dark Road, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. It's a mobile game that's meant to explore the backstory of one Xehanort, Seeker of Darkness. And oh, it hits all the checkpoints. Oh, that's mean. Okay, so, yeah, so I just finished that, and since my friend hasn't called me to Brain Vomit yet, I'm going to use this opportunity to do so. Because, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, Brain Vomit, that's the deal. I think I just broke this boss, and I'm very happy about that. Oop. Okay, come on. Maybe not yet. I only get like a second to land, to jump from that. Okay. So, I meant to explore Xehanort's backstory, which really nobody asked for. But, more importantly, as is the nature of the Kingdom Hearts story, what it actually does, in exploring said backstory that we don't really care about, is it provides, a glimpse into the future and where they're going, in this case, with, Kingdom Hearts 4. So, don't bother playing Dark Road, it's actually, it's pretty, it's not good. It's really not good. That coming from one of the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans you'll see. I've played every single game, good or bad, and yeah, it's really not good. You can tell it's not good because it's patently obvious. I mean, I watched it happen in real time, but it's very obvious that they did not bother to actually properly finish the game. It's very clear. They basically hit a point and decided that they would... I don't get it. My rings! Oh, I hate this place now. Yeah, anyway, I watched it happen. Yeah, they got like a third of the way, I think, through the story. And then they decided, you know what, let's just finish the story, release the whole thing, and make it available to play offline so people don't have to bother watching for updates and doing things they don't want to do, because nobody wanted to do much with this game. Sad to see, but yeah, just don't play the game. Allow me to elucidate the story for you. To use a big fancy word, probably incorrectly. So okay, Going off the assumption that you're familiar with Kingdom Hearts well enough to have an approximate understanding of the story. Definitely approximate. So all we knew about Xehanort going into this was that he just basically got obsessed with darkness and became the Seeker of Darkness to learn more about darkness. Very, you know, appropriate levels of villainy for a Disney villain. Not so much from a Square villain, though. So here comes Dark Road, and it continues parts of the story that we knew about Xehanort, that he was a student as to become a Keyblade Master alongside not Xehanort, Ericus. And that's pretty much the period that's being explored in Dark Road, is his time of study. Fascinating. I don't know that it actually means anything. I would have to research, but many of the characters' names are taken from Norse mythology, slightly altered. So like Baldur is a character, for example, but he's spelled with B-L-A-D-R, as opposed to God of War. God of War is B-A-L-D-U-R. I don't know if that's important at all. I have no idea. But it's a thing. Most of the side characters don't matter aside from being tragic sacrifice to spur on the other characters. That said, so basically by the end of this so one of the interesting things actually is it's apparently early enough in the lore that we get to see a few of the worlds that we know come to be. Specifically, Agrabah doesn't have any people in it right away when you get there. It takes a little bit. That's an interesting concept for sure. But basically, so your students at this like Keyblade Master school, and the upperclassmen have disappeared, so they send the lowerclassmen to try and find them. Which seems like an odd plan to me, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not in charge of a Keyblade school. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so they're sent to find the upperclassmen, and they find themselves becoming more and more curious regarding the nature of darkness and where it comes from. In most cases, for the purpose of defeating it. Eventually, you come to learn basically that there's this true darkness that has been around since before the dawn of time, probably in the case of this world, specifically there were like 13 pure darknesses, because of course there were, and the only way to defeat them essentially is to sacrifice pure lights, essentially to have some kind of vessel of light become some heart of light become a vessel for the darkness and to be sacrificed. Nice and cheery like that. So several of those vessels were the Lost Keyblade Masters from Union Cross, the mobile game before that. And then I'm trying to remember because I just watched these cutscenes. And then there were like 4 others that were around during that time that also were lost to contain the darkness, leaving one behind. I'm gonna miss the... Yes, I know, again, I got so many rings! Ah! Just need one. I think it was one. I just need one! I'm so close to Supersonic! Yeah, leaving one true darkness just kind of out there. There's also something they keep talking about, a child of destiny who has the ability to, a special knack for empathizing with others, feeling what they feel in their hearts. So that just kind of sits there for a little bit. We'll get back to that, but this child of destiny, it's believed. So the prophecy from the book of prophecy is still that darkness will prevail over the world. And the child of destiny is rumored to have the ability to reverse that fate. So it conspires that the one true darkness that's just kind of out there right now took over the heart of one of the upperclassmen after, or maybe it's a lowerclassman, I don't know. It took over Baldur's heart after his sister Hoder was defeated by Dragon Maleficent, of all things, who never says a word, so no idea what her exact purpose is in this game. Whatever. He was in such despair after Hoder was defeated that darkness just kind of came in and took over. Go figure. So, so he was responsible for taking out most of the upperclassmen, which is also a bid to obtain the 13 Darknesses. He also had set up for one of the other upperclassmen to steal these artifacts of light, basically. No. Too close. Do not appreciate. So this upperclassman is stealing these pieces of the world, trying to gather 7 lights, again, of course. So basically setting up the same kind of conflict that we had in Kingdom Hearts 3 and Birth by... well, maybe less Birth by Sleep, but Kingdom Hearts 3 was all about 7 lights and 13 darknesses coming together in a great clash to summon Kingdom Hearts, thereby purging the world is the terminology used in this Dark Road game, and allowing darkness to reign. The world would be reborn in darkness, which of course is the true darkness's aim. The true darkness apparently doesn't have a form of its own, hence relying on vessels. Yeah! Sorry. I'm excited. Yeah, true darkness apparently doesn't have a form of its own, hence it continually uses vessels. Curiously enough, you would think that Xehanort would become one of these vessels. That doesn't appear to be the case, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So, you finally defeat Baldur at the end, and Xehanort and Eraqus from there diverge their paths, as we know they do. Eraqus, being a heart of pure light, tries to continue the legacy of light with his pupils. Xehanort, more or less, is... well, okay, so Xehanort is revealed to be... or at least speculated, because, you know, this is Kingdom Hearts we're talking about, so what they said was that Xehanort is the child of destiny. I'm leaving room for that to be changed in the future. I think it's going to turn out to be Sora. That is very much a educated guess on my part at the moment. So, that's basically the reveal at the end, was that Xehanort is the supposed child of destiny who has the special ability to connect with and feel what other people feel in their hearts. And basically he was frequently in the presence of darkness, hence he becomes Seeker of Darkness, that we know. It's exhausting. Furthermore, probably the more interesting part is the guy who raised Xehanort, surrogate father style, is most likely your avatar character from the from Union Cross. Which is interesting because the ending of Union Cross very much implied that your avatar character more or less became what became the incarnation, or was reincarnated more or less as Xehanort. I would be happy to see that that's not the case, because having to deal with reincarnation on top of all the other bizarre ways that people keep coming back in this series sounds like an enormous amount of work and difficulty to keep up. So I would be glad if that's not the case. But he seems to have raised Xehanort and decided that Xehanort is probably the child of destiny, and therefore kind of sent him on his path to become what we know. So, listen, Tails. You're gonna have to fight. You keep doing that crap. Oop. Ow! Oh man, I gotta focus up. This is not going well for me right now. Mostly because of Tails! Okay. Man, oh man. Get comfy, this is probably the end of the episode here. Let's see, what else did we learn? So Xehanort was, again, mostly implied, but strongly so. Likely the child of Ephemer and Skald, two characters from Union Cross as well. Kind of the core two that started the New Dandelion. I think it was called the New Dandelions. Yeah. Listen, Tails. If you're gonna be here and follow me around, you gotta be helpful. Ah! Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be here a while. So, yeah, so... a lot of unclarity regarding the nature of how actually important Dark Road is to the series lore, but I think it is fulfilling its purpose in giving us kind of a direction for what we should be expecting in Kingdom Hearts 4. Not answers, granted. I don't think anybody's going to properly be able to predict Kingdom Hearts 4's story, because that's just how Kingdom Hearts works. They add new elements to the lore all the time. In this case, that being this Child of Destiny is clearly the most critical piece of information from Dark Road. And what exactly that means, what it's going to look like in the future. Yeah, that's the key part of this game for sure, is what is up with the Child of Destiny, what does this mean for the future? If it is in fact Xehanort, then what the heck is gonna happen now, because Xehanort disappeared? Truly a Kingdom Hearts game in the most important ways, in just confounding most of the story elements that we've known up to this point. We also still have the matter of the Book of Prophecies apparently still around somewhere. The black box likely containing that, possibly also containing that that one Keyblade that has the Master of Masters foretelling eye in it, which is still a little on the creepy side for a Kingdom Hearts, but so that's kind of floating around out there. So we definitely have Book of Prophecy, potentially that one fancy Keyblade, unless it was taken away by Xehanort. I'm not sure. Oh, so close. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna happen. I promise. And now we have this Child of Destiny hanging out there. The Avatar dude that raised Xehanort disappeared at the end of the game. The one other possibly important detail is that it's been made clear over the course of, from the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, as well as events occurring in both Union Cross and Dark Road. It's been made clear that one Braig, aka Xigbar, aka Brain apparently, aka Bragi, because he's also in Dark Road as yet another character that seems to have nothing in common with actual Xigbar, but whatever. That dude, whoever he actually is clearly being set up as our new big bad. So Xehanort may be actually a confusing hero now, and Xigbar, the number 2 for years, is apparently actually number 1 bad guy. And I think it was said that he is in fact Wushu, who's the 6th Lost Master that would then be the only one still kicking around, and appears to be I believe it was determined that he was the traitor from Union Cross, whatever that means. Because his only role that he was given by the Master of Masters in that was to basically sit and watch and keep track of the mysterious black box that has the Book of Prophecies and probably his Keyblade as well. And maybe something else, because he tells Wushu what's in the black box, and it's in that infuriating storytelling style that Kingdom Hearts has, where all you get to watch is how the characters react to try and determine what the item actually is. So whatever it is shocking to... Oh, that's so mean! Whatever's in the box is a shocking thing for Wushu, but beyond that, we don't get to know what it is. So. Tails! Oh, man. Oh, that's so mean. It's right there. Just get it, Sonic. I'm glad I have a lot of coins right now. Yeah, so we have the weird secret ending stuff from Remind, implying that Sora is somehow still reachable, even though he's disappeared like most of the other characters, aka what death would have to be considered. In the Kingdom Hearts universe, Sora has reached that place, but somehow they're still going to try and find him. That place is also weirdly realistic compared to what Kingdom Hearts usually is. Yeah, we have Black Box floating around out there, Book of Prophecies, Xigbar as the secret bad guy, and now whatever this Child of Destiny stuff is meant to mean. Which, as usual, is a lot of stuff with not much info to work with. Son of a gun. Yeah, all very Kingdom Hearts. So. I suspect we'll be in for one more Kingdom Hearts game of some sort before Kingdom Hearts 4 happens. Just, again, based on history, based on how they usually work. That's what I think. I think we're gonna get one more Kingdom Hearts game, far more confusing information to share before we receive Kingdom Hearts 4 finally. I think we'll get Kingdom Hearts 4 about 2026. So yeah, there you go. The state of Kingdom Hearts, as it were. Yeah. A lot to chew on for the people that unfortunately feel compelled to follow the Kingdom Hearts story, like myself. A lot to chew on. I have a good cushion this time. I think we're gonna pull it off. I hope. Tails, don't screw it up for me. I will murderize you. Stupid fox. When I first got to this leg of the bonus stage, I was secretly hoping that they would allow me to just kind of accumulate a few more rings as a safety cushion, and then just let me have the Chaos Emerald. What a fool I am. But it's done! We have the Chaos Emerald! Yeah! Yes! Awesome. Now Sonic can change into Super Sonic. Oh yeah. Very excited. But unfortunately, we are all going to have to wait for Super Sonic because I'm well over time. So if you lasted this long, thank you so much. Don't know if I'll get a Star Wars up the day after Christmas, but I will try. And, oh boy, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I gotta clean up and try and do some stuff before I have a little church thing tonight and singing with the choir for that. So that's gonna be good. Looking forward to it. Again, Merry Christmas, one and all. Happy gaming. Hope you get something cool. All right, I'll see you soon.